Welcome back. It's good to have you in the Introduction to Programming series of videos by OpenGyan. In the last video, we discussed about your culinary skills and also how to make a transition from solution, logic and then onto the code by splitting up a task into a series of subtasks and instructions. That is structured programming. Now what we have here in this video is another programming paradigm, which is object-oriented programming. So what is an object? That is what this video is going to talk about. This series of videos will talk about what is an object, how to write an object first, and then move on to object orientation, and then move on to object-oriented programming. It's after all, it's an object. So what's an object? We'll get down to the basics of English grammar. Active voice, passive voice. My English teacher taught me that, and she always used these two sentences. Rama killed Ravana, Ravana was killed by Rama. She always said there is a subject, verb and an object, and Ravana is an object in the first sentence and then became a subject in the second sentence. Let's leave all these semantics. For us, subject or an object, it's an object in our programming. If we ask a 5-year-old kid to tell us about Ravana, the 5-year-old will not say that he walked on his legs. He had 2 legs, or 10 legs, or 20 legs, whatever it is. He had 2 legs. Or he had a nose. He breathed through nose. He was long ago. No. She will just say he had 10 heads. He's a very bad boy. He kidnapped Sita and fought with Rama. So there are certain characteristics, certain traits, certain options or actions done by that person, and that qualifies the person Ravana. So head equal to 10, is villain equal to true, kidnap of Sita, fought of Rama. That is this guy Ravana. Now what does this has to do with classes and objects? Think of it. The characteristics of Ravana, the head and the villain, become his member variables, and the operations or the action that he did becomes his member functions. So take a moment, think about your mobile phone, your mobile phone. If you have a Galaxy or an iPhone, let's just drop it, calm down, maybe a Nokia 1100, a common basic mobile phone, which can be used to make calls and receive calls. Think of it, think of its characteristics. Please don't think of its size, shape, model number, company, color, so on and so, because this pen over here also has its own model number, company, size, shape and all those. So think of something which qualifies, especially a phone, a mobile phone. Think of it, take a minute, we'll come back. Back. So you thought about a Nokia 1100 mobile, you thought about its characteristics and also the functions that can be performed by that object. Now here is an example of the class mobile. There is something called as a private and a public. Like the 10 heads of Ravana, which is very private to him, there are some characteristics for mobile which are very private to it. Let's say like an IMEI number, the list of contacts that is there, and then the number, mobile number. And there are certain things like an interface, which is an action that can be performed by the object or can be performed on the object. So there are 2 types of actions or the parameters. And let's say like Rama can kill Ravana, or Ravana can be killed by Rama. Things like that. So a mobile can be used to dial a number by passing an argument of a number, and then the return type can be integer, which can be network busy, network not reachable, mobile switched off, dial tone and all those. And then receive a call which gives you the number from which a call has been received, which can be displayed on the display board. So this is just a basic example for a class mobile, which can be then further on explained and maybe to a Galaxy or an iPhone. So look around yourself, look around the world around you, and you will find many number of objects like your refrigerator, a pen, your watch, your shoes, your dress and things like that. So start writing classes. It's time to objectify the world around you. Thank you. We'll meet you next time.